Hello everybody, I'm Fernando Fiore from Univision, el presidente de la República Deportiva. It's my pleasure to be with my Latino voice.
Perfecto, perfecto. Okay, tell us about the Ángel de la Independencia. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with that, to kind of introduce what you're doing with.
Okay. This is a great moment for all of us. We are waiting for this new era of the Mexican national team. Soccer is a great passion, and we are very excited, waiting for the moment that they will start the game tonight here in Atlanta, Georgia. Mexico against Bosnia. But before we get to the soccer part and before we go to the game, we have to celebrate this new time for the national team. And what a better way than enjoy the Coca Cola Plaza here in the Convention Center in Atlanta, where we're going to have a replica of the Ángel de la Independencia, just to get all our people to get the feeling that they are in Mexico celebrating a good moment. There is no better way to celebrate and be together with your friends, with your family, in a plaza, in a place where you can get together and jump and scream. And I think that everybody in Mexico at one time or another went to celebrate that Ángel de la Independencia allá en el Paseo de la Reforma. So I'm pretty sure that this idea of having a Coca-Cola Plaza with a replica of the angel is going to be fantastic, and everybody's going to be so thrilled about it to come here today and then around the country, where we're going to move this plaza for the enjoyment of different people around USA.
What an amazing idea, and to kick off the new team. Tell us a little bit about El Tri and what you think about tonight's match versus Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Today is a new beginning. It's a change of the guard. It's a new coach, Chepo de la Torre, in Mexico, with great assistance from Tena and from Yayo de la Torre and from Nicolás Navarro. I think that it's going to be a very good and prosperous 4 years going from here. Hopefully to be in Brazil 2014 for the World Cup. But before all that, we have these games, these 5 games in the U.S. as a preparation for the team that they're going to have to get ready for Copa Oro and Copa America. This coming up in summertime. So I think it's going to be a great match tonight against Bosnia, because Mexico wants to show that they belong to the elite group of national teams. Bosnia is a fairly new team, since they are coming from the old Yugoslavia. They have less than 100 games international play, but they are a very tough team, and I think it's going to be a great match. The players from Mexico that they're getting together now since Monday are showing that they belong to this national team. Chicharito Hernandez is going to be obviously a highlight probably tonight. Gio de los Santos, the old guard with Torrado and Salcido and Massa Rodriguez. I think it's a very good team. Chepo de la Torre got a good list of players, and I think and I believe and I hope that we're going to have a great match tonight.
Now, you mentioned this is a new coach for El Tri, but what do you think of the new coach?
I think that this is the coach that El Tri needed right now. He's low-key. He works very hard. He's a coach that already won 2 championships in Mexico with Toluca and Chivas. So he's a young coach with a hard work mentality, and I think it's going to be a very good 4 years adventure. I hope that we get 4 years of stability, of pressure, but at the same time, for him, it's going to be a very good ride. That's what I envision. He's a very serious guy, and he's not around wasting time. So I think it's going to be good for the team and good for the players.
You mentioned some of the old guard at El Tri. Are there any players that the fans should be watching out for specifically?
Well, I think that's, I was mentioning the old guard because you always need that backbone in your team, like Torrado or Salcido or Massa. But there are many players that all the Mexicans and all the football fans like to see on the field. I was mentioning Chicharito. Obviously, everybody wants to see him play. He's doing a great job with Manchester United in England, and also in the local level, Aldo de Nigris is having a great time. playing in Monterrey. The goalkeeper, Corona, he wants to demonstrate that he belongs to this team. We all know that it was a little bit of controversial situation with the goalkeepers in the past, with Conejo Perez and Memo Ochoa. But now I think Corona is the one who's going to be, showing that he belongs here. So I think it's going to be very interesting.
What do you think? How do you think the team will do? We were thinking way ahead: Copa de Oro, Copa America. What are the prospects for the team?
Well, we have to be thinking about those tournaments because they are coming up. They're around the corner. We are thinking ahead, but this is the preparation. Remember, Copa Oro is crucial for Mexico because the winner will go to the Confederations Cup in 2013 in Brazil. So that's a very important tournament. Then Copa America, let's go back to back. Mexico is going to play with players under 22 and 5 of no limit. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to make it to the Copa America. But first, who's going to make it to Copa Oro? So I think these games are crucial. All these 5 games of the Mexican national team around U.S., they're going to be very interesting and very competitive.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to ask you our last question, which for My Latino Voice is what we ask all our guests, all our fans, and the people we're fans of, like you. And that is, what does Latino mean to you, Fernando?
Oh, well, it's a moment of pride. I'm proud to be Latino. I'm like I said all the time, I'm double Latino because my family is from Italy and Spain. But here in the United States, I think that we all belong to a community. We all belong to our roots, and the differences disappear unless that's my opinion. That's the way I see it. I'm so glad to be able to share my life with people from Mexico, from Honduras, from Guatemala, El Salvador, Ecuadorianos, Uruguayos, and this is what we get here in the United States: the chance to be together and to share experience and to learn from one another. So for me, the word Latino is huge, but the most important is that we all feel the same way and we belong to this incredible group that is stronger and stronger every year, especially after the census now that we are more than 50 million here and we should be united.
Fernando, we want to thank you here at My Latino Voice. We look forward to seeing you at República Deportiva as always, and certainly we look to the Mexican team to be a winner of all these wonderful matches across the U.S., part of this Coca Cola tour with the Ángel de la Independencia, which we also hope to see at our stadiums. And thank you, muchísimas gracias for your time today.
Thank you very much. I hope that you follow us. This is going to be a great atmosphere, this Coca-Cola Plaza and the Angel. I think it's a great idea to, what I was saying right now, to get all the people together and celebrate. Celebrate the passion, the soccer, football around the country is going to be fantastic. So thank you very much to all the people that follow us in My Latino Voice. God bless you, and we see you around.
God bless, Fernando.